Flood damage can be very hard to spot, so it's important to know what you're looking for. 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith is live in Southfield with what you need to know before you buy your next car. Matt?
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey. Thousands of cars, really more than 100,000 cars were damaged in those flood waters, which is why we want to show you some new video, because when you look at these cars inside the water, you're probably thinking, Matt, there is no way in the world that I would buy that car. But you'd be surprised. The folks at Carfax took just 5 hours in a flooded car, and well, when it was all said and done, after guys went to work, it looks pristine. This is a video of a time lapse that shows just how easy it is. And when you look at the before and after, whoa, it is amazing. That's why we're inside Mr. Mechanic this morning with Tony, who's the owner of the business. And I gotta say, when we talked about this, you immediately said, yes, we've seen car damage before, especially flood damage. Kind of impressive, but there are some signs that you can show us that are pretty easy to see.
Yes, there are. And the other thing you had just mentioned was Carfax. Now, the thing you need to keep in mind, a majority of these cars were not insured. Because they were not insured, there's no report to an insurance company, there's no report to Carfax, there's no report to the state. So there is no other evidence to point that it's a flood car.
Which is exactly why we come to the experts, to make sure that we know what we're looking for. So you said there's some telltale signs, even as looking here at the light. Show me what you're looking for.
Okay, now imagine that you're in a flood and it's this soupy, muddy water up on the car and it starts to sink down as the water drains out. Look for deposits of sand and silt. Look at the headlights. Look at the bottom of the headlights. See if it's trapped any moisture. Go back into the body panels. Look down in the body panels. See if there's sand or silt down at the bottom of the sills. Those would be obvious evidence.
All right. And there's some other things as well, as rust and things with inside the vehicle. I know you were telling us about that. We're going to share some more of that on Facebook Live in just a little bit. But the key is you got to come to the experts, because a lot of us, we're not going to know what we're looking for. We're talking inside the cars. They look pristine. You saw that video, and it's very easy to get tricked. We showed some statistics earlier. More than 11,000 flood damaged vehicles on the roads in Michigan right now. More are on their way. We're live in Southfield inside Mr. Mechanic. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.
Yeah.